What's going on guys, Jarv here and we're back again on Destiny 2. Now in this video today we're taking a look at the Ascendant Time Trial Challenge for this week. So we're going to be covering that off and the quickest way to complete this one. If you enjoyed the video though, feel free to leave a rating below, that super helps me out on the channel. And if you are new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. But without further delay, let's jump into it. This week's Ascendant Challenge is over in the Bay of Drowned Wishes. You can find this in the Lost sector, directly behind the landing zone in the Dreaming City. So if you jump through here and pop your trinket of Queen's Fall and head in the direction that I'm heading, you'll come across the Ascendant portal. Now, thankfully, if you are to die in this week's Ascendant Challenge, you won't spawn too far away from the portal. I know last week was a bit of a hindrance. If you did die, you actually had to go pretty much all the way back to the Oracle machine, but this week is not the case. So a little bit of a heads up for you guys, this week can be a little bit tricky, only in the sense that this is a descending jumping puzzle and that can have some interesting fall mechanics, as you'll see in a moment. So really take your time on this one. There are a few cool ways that you can get down quickly and we'll cover that off because they are the most effective and quickest way of getting down. But as you can see here, just take your time. So going back to successfully completing this Ascendant Time Trial then, so head to the Lost sector and jump through the portal as I mentioned. Now you only really need to use the first maybe 2 or 3 platforms at most, because regardless of your class you can skip the vast majority of it. So as you can see, I land on this circular plate here and you literally want to run straight ahead of you and do a single jump. So this will put you into a free fall, so you want to basically time your next jump with some of the flashes, because that is when you'll see the platform. As I did there, the platform became visible very briefly, but obviously I'm a warlock on strafe jump here, so if I'm able to do it on this particular class, then a hunter and a titan shouldn't have too many difficulties. But as I mentioned in one of the previous clips, be wary of fall damage. For some reason you seem to take more in this section than most, and then just take the last few plates down towards the pavilion. So once you eventually reach the pavilion, once you safely make it down there, to activate the encounter you'll need to go over to the Tolan Orb. This is right by the tree, right in the middle of the pavilion. But once you activate that, then that will spawn a few blights and the 2 wizards, which is ultimately what you need to take out in order to complete this challenge. Now this challenge completes straight away, so unlike last week where you needed to leave the portal, as soon as you defeat the wizards, the encounter is over. Now as you'll see in a moment here, Thunderlord makes light work of these wizards, or this particular one anyway. One did try and escape me, but I chased her down with the EP shotgun. So as you can see, Thunderlord just absolutely melts these wizards. If you're fortunate enough, you should be able to get both of them, but I had one run off behind this pillar. And I don't blame her, to be honest, because, you know, it's Thunderlord at the end of the day. But as you can see there, once you defeat the second wizard, the challenge is complete straight away. You don't even have to open a chest, you don't even have to leave the portal. As soon as the second wizard's dead, that is it. And there we have it. That wraps up the Ascendant Time Trial for this week. That's all the time trials for me now, but I will still try and cover them for you guys as the weeks go by. As I said earlier, if you found this video useful, feel free to leave a rating, and if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game and I will catch you very soon. Peace out.